Hey everybody, today I'll be reviewing the Vevor truck crane, the 1,500 pound model. As you can see, currently it's installed with the T adapter they give you, so you can put it either side of your truck, or you could also put it straight in the hitch. And when I mean straight, I mean literally straight, so the crane would be sitting roughly around here. And in this case, you could pick stuff up from the tailgate, and you'd have 6 feet more reach over there. Um, Other ways to use it. This way is nice to lift up heavy things and put it in the bed of your truck. Currently, it's set up for the 750 pound, as you can see, because the jib is fully extended. You could also retract it 6 inches, and then you'll get 1,000 pounds. And if you retract it to its minimum, you'll get 1,000 pounds. There's a fourth hole behind the cylinder. I'm not quite sure what this one means because there's no sticker on it. It has an adjustable base. There's 5 pins on it, so on uneven terrain, you could always, get the feet level. Or in this case, this is a lifted truck, so I'm on the 5th pin. I've already used it on a Ford Maverick. I was on the 2nd pin, so a wide variety of vehicle height. It'll accommodate to that. I think if your truck is lifted 6 inches, you might have to put blocks under it, but it'll definitely go as low as a Ford Maverick, and the typical height of a hitch for a truck. I usually run a 6-inch drop hitch when I tow a trailer, so I think most people will have this setup. This crane is powered by a 12-ton long ram hydraulic bottle jack, and it'll reach up to, I think it's 80 inches. It sits on ball bearings, so it's incredibly smooth to rotate. You always have to watch yourself, because if your load is not on a level surface, which I am not right now, gravity is going to want to pull it to wherever it wants to be. But it works really, really well. There's a locking pin on it, the red handle that's behind this generator. As you can see, I've just unlocked the crane. When you lift something, it's best to have it locked so it doesn't rotate. Because in this particular portion, the crane wants to go and smash the bed of my truck, and when I reach this spot, it wants to go the other way and smash the inside of my truck. So let's go ahead and put this generator, which is a common thing that a 2 people lift, and even with 2 person, these generators, they're quite heavy. So we're going to show you how easy we can lift this with just 1 person. So this is fairly easy. I think I'm putting maybe 10 pounds of force on the jack handle. If you use a bottle jack before, you know what I mean. At the 750 pounds, I don't know, at 10 pounds, maybe if you put it at 1,500 pounds, maybe you'd have to push more on it or push less. I don't know. I never used it in the 2 other poles, because at 750, it's a fair amount of weight it can lift, but it gives you 6 feet, from the side of your truck. So that's very, very handy for lifting things in and out of your truck. Currently, I'm using a generator, but you could use a wood stove, um, anything heavy, like truck tires, tractor tires, truck parts, like a rear differential, an engine, a transmission, um, whatever you want for 750 pounds. So we're almost at the height we need to go in the bed of my truck. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and grab hold of the generator, because gravity's going to want to pull it, and then unlock the crane. And I'll show you. I'll let go of the generator right here, and you can see gravity, wants to take it, but it spins very, like, this is effortless. I'm not even. I could do it with my thumb. I gotta push it square, but I'm doing it with my thumb. This is like 5 pounds of force on this crane. So it's very, very nice. There's a little storage for the handle so you don't lose it. Go ahead and put this in the bed of my truck. There we go. And then we just lower it. This is its one flaw that I found with using it. As you can see, the base lifted up, 6 inches. You can step on it to give it ballast. Puts the crane right back. I don't know if they didn't make the stand wide enough or we're lifting too far. I'm sure this is not a concern if you're lifting closer to the crane. But it works quite as good because right now it's trying to torque the hitch. So, and we'll just lower it. There we go. And then you can see the handle storage. Get chain off of this hook. There's a little locking clip on the hook, so your chains or cable will never come out. It's a nice safety feature. As you can see, the positions, move it just to demonstrate it. So we take the cotter pins out. So the kit, everything is held together with pins and cotter pins. So this is about its shortest it can go. I don't know, it would lift something in the corner of your truck and something directly in the corner. I think 1,500 pounds would be more useful if you put it straight out. We got 1,000 pounds. This is 1,000 pounds. For reference, you could almost reach the middle of your truck bed. And you could get, 3-4 feet from the bed of your truck. If you put it to 750, then you have a good 6 feet from the bed of your truck, and you're in the middle of your truck bed, so you can grab whatever you want. And again, it's just held together with various pins, so it's quick to disassemble. So once you've loaded your item in the bed of your truck, you could disassemble this crane, throw it in the bed of your truck, and go on with your day. I think the heaviest part of the crane is this item right here, because it's bolted to this flange that sits in the bearing. This is maybe 50 pounds. Jack is second, the base is second, but everything, if you disassemble everything, is under 50 pounds, so that's an easy lift. I wouldn't recommend moving the crane while it's on the truck because the base is touching the earth. You'd probably wreck the feet, and I wouldn't lift it as a one complete unit. It's probably too heavy. But yeah, this is a very, very handy item to have. I recommend it to everybody. This is the Vevor hitch truck crane.